Hello, good day. My name is Christian Delapena from Base HM4A, and today we will talk about the sexual response dysfunction. So, sexual response dysfunction, it refers to difficulties or disruption in a typical sexual response cycle. So, sexual response dysfunction, guys, is a problem about sexual behaviors or in a relationship. So, the man or a woman. So, which includes the following. Six first, sexual desire disorder. So what is sexual desire disorder? So sexual desire disorder when an individual has low levels of desire or has an aversion to sexual activities. So let's say for example guys kanang naay naay banag asawa and then wala na naglayo ilang edad. Mga 30s pa sila. So in the past, ingana nga edad abtik kuan pa na kanang taas pa ang ilang desire about sex. So nga sa ingana edad kusog bagyo na active pa na siya about ugana. Nilabay ang mga pila ka tuigan. So ibutan lang nato ang wife is nawala ang iyang desire or intention about ana. So ang laki, na-feel sa laki nga kuan nganong yan na naka-feel siya og gi-reject siya and then wala nakuha yang gusto. So ang laki mas stress. So this lack of desire is causing emotional distress and tension in their relationships. So as her husband feels rejected and unfulfilled. So mao na siya. This is an example of sexual desire disorder. Okay, we have also sexual arousal disorder. So, when an individual has problems in achieving necessary psychological states for copulation, like for example in erectile dysfunction in male. So example ani is ang kani nga case is common sa mga kalalakihan. So labi na sa mga laki nga stress sa trabaho or something na mga problems and also na mga gipamati sa kalawasan, health issues ba. So like mga diabetic ba sila or kuan something na ipamati lagi. Yeah. Mo nang wala na sila gana about sex kay they have experience nga dili okay ilang kalawasan na sila gipamati. So boring ilang sex life. So that is an example of sexual arousal disorder. And also we have orgasmic disorder. When an individual has problems in achieving orgasm, premature ejaculation among males and female orgasmic disorder. So kaning case is common sa laki o baje. And then premature ejaculation is a condition where a man reaches orgasm and ejaculates too quickly. So napasabot niya is dali ra makapagawas, dali ra mahuman. So syempre mag-overthink man na sa matag partner kamong duha ug nganong ingana ang nahitabo. So masud si mong nahuna nga naa joy problema ninyong duha or sa imong partner. So it can cause relationship issues. So mo ni hinungdan. So nga ma-stress, maka-feel og stress, anxiety. And then that is an example of orgasmic disorder. Okay guys, the last one is the sexual pain disorder. So sexual pain disorder when an individual has experience of pain during the sexual response cycle. Painful erection or dyspareunia and vaginal spasms or vaginismus. So what do you mean by vaginismus? So vaginismus is a condition characterized by involuntary muscle spasms in the pelvic floor muscles, which can make penetration painful or impossible. So kani nga case guys is common siya especially sa mga girls bitaw. Especially sa mga girls nga naay mga partner. So maka-feel jud sila og ingani nga case. So kani nga gitawag nga muscle spasms in the pelvic floor muscles sa part ni sa body guys nga during sexual activities na ay murag muhugot nila mo na maka-feel sila og painful penetration. So i-penetrate ana maka-feel sila og pain, labi na sa ilang partner nga dili halimbawa mo dala or bitso-bitsora, mao nang maka-feel sila og painful, sakit, whether na stress sila or wala sila kagustuhan nga ana buhaton nila nga nga butang. So that is an example of sexual pain disorder. So guys, we'll talk about also the paraphilia. So from the Greek word para, which means around or besides, and philia means word of love. So ang paraphilia guys is a term used in psychology and psychiatry to describe a typical and intense sexual interest or arousal patterns. It involves deriving sexual pleasure or gratifications from objects, situations, activities, or individuals that are not considered typical or culturally normative. So while there are typical or usual or kasagaran sexual behavior among humans, there are also those behavior that are relatively typical. So dili ka unusual, so dili kas tagsara nga panghitabo bitaw or dili kasagaran. So the first is they are not prevalent, so dili common ba or kasagaran nga mga panghitabo. And also we have they are dangerous to self and to others. So dautan jud sa kaugalingon o as well as sa imong palibot o sa imong earth. So mo na siya. So the third is they are bizarre. So unexpected, like wala taga-expect nga ingana day ang panghitabo kay lagi healthy ug dugay na sila sa ilang relasyon pero problematic in terms sa sexual activities. They are not socially acceptable. So dili sila dawat sa katawhan bitaw, pamilya ug ubang pang palibot. So og naa magani mo dawat pero gamay ra, dili kayo daghan makadawat sa ila, maihap ra ba. So mao na siya. So and lastly is they are distressing either to the you or the other people involved in the act. So sabot niya is distressing means nakadisturbo bitaw. So nakadisturbo jud either katong tawo nga gabuhat or sa laing tawo nga involved ana nga situation. So there are some common nga paraphilic disorders guys. So we have first exhibitionism. So pleasure from exposing one's genitals to non-consenting people. Non-consenting people ba. So example niya is kanang mga nakadrugs. So wala naman sila saktong pangutok na mo nang gitawag ilag tripping bitaw, nang magpakita na sila sa ilang parts sa ilang body nga dili angay ipakita. So that is an example of exhibitionism. So and also we have fetishism. So arousal from non-living objects. So like during sa sexual activities dili sila gusto mabuntis ilang partner. So ana nila ipagawa sa laing butang, sa laing parts. Dili mismo kanang mabuntis dili sila ganahan nga mabuntis ilang partner. So this is an example of fetishism. So also we have frotteurism. So touching or rubbing one's body or genitals to non-consenting people. So like for example kanang manghikap bitaw ka unya walay pagtugot sa imong gihikapan. So mao nang matawag kag manyakis kay kalit ra kag panghikap nga walay pagtugot. So that is an example of frotteurism. So also we have pedophilia. So arousal from children's. So this one is a very brutal or abusive just jud, like mahimo jud kag ma-child abuse ka o like for example kan mga batan-on karon nga gipang rape or something ana. So that is an example of pedophilia. So we have sexual masochism. So arousal from actual suffering or humiliation. So kani guys is kanang during sa sexual activities bitaw nga ang laki kasagaran man mahitabo jud kay sa laki man jud nga kanang murag nay kuan ba kanang during sa sexual activities na sila buhaton nga murag ilang i-abuse ilang partner bitaw ilahang murag silang ilang ipasakitan during sa sexual activities. So that is an example of kuan sexual machismo. So and also we have sexual sadism. So ang example ni guys is kanang mga sadista bitaw nga malipay sila nga makapasakit sila sa laing tao. So that is mo na gitawag nga sadista sa atong term. So and also we have transvestic fashionism. So kani guys is kanang matrak sila and then igor sila gatan-aw ana nga baji. Sige kanang kuan. Let's say for example, laki and then nagkagusto siya ana nga bayi nga wala nago gisuot nga sanina, nagkagusto ra siya. And then maura igor siya nagtan-aw and then nakapagawa siya. So that is an example of transvestic fetishism. So and lastly we have voyeurism. So observing other people engage in sexual activities. Kanang kuan guys, kanang example ani is kanang hilig mong tan-aw porn. So that is an example of voyeurism. So that's all of my part. So thank you and God bless.